saving with multiple save files. Bold.
Well, but this game's really easy to replicate if I need to replicate it later. So.
You'll have to get all the way back up to this point.
I mean,
play all the boss fights. How many hours have we been in the game?
6 hours. It's not a long game.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
And that's voicing all of the lines ourselves.
Yeah, it's not a long game. So if I need to redo this, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, I need to get my party back here. Bye, Paulina. Hi, Rosalind, because you have area of effect magic. Yeah, this is the team. I don't care about any other party member here. This is the team. I don't care.
The new girl's good?
New girl's good because she can heal stuff, so I don't have to have Imogen do it. I wish I could use whatever one was the most efficient, but I just can't. Because you gotta remember, like, you just get a power boost from doing this shit, so, like, you just kind of have to do it.
Oh.
That was the thing we learned last time while we were getting our butt kicked.
Oh.
Because I wanted to just use abilities that I thought were good, but no, turns out you need to use abilities that are actually, yeah. So no,
the pair abilities or whatever?
Yeah, so it doesn't matter what you get for the abilities, you just kind of have to use them because otherwise you don't get enough stuff here. All right, so that poisons everybody. That's just the move I want to use at all times. No, so the Persona 3 DLC is basically it's really so. Persona 3 has been re-released 4 times now.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time Persona 3 was so Persona 3 came out, it was this vanilla Persona 3. Then Persona 3 Fez came out, which I know sounds like you're wearing a fez.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so Persona 3 Fez came out like a year after. It was basically just it added what was called the answer. But do you want me to spoil Persona 3 or not?
I guess not. I do have Personas 3, 4, and 5 on my to play list.
You're never gonna play them.
Nope.
Okay, so in the main, Persona
oh my
3,
god.
In Persona 3, the character dies at the end of the game. It's fine.
But doesn't he shoot himself in the head the whole game though?
Well, so the whole idea is getting you used to the idea of the concept of death and how death is inevitable and stuff, and so it's basically just a metaphor for accepting that you're gonna die. That's from the very opening the phrase it uses a lot is memento mori. Remember, you're going to die. So that's the whole premise of it. So the reason why he dies is you find out in the answer, which is basically just like an extra code at the end of the game. So Persona 3's DLC is the answer. But the answer sucks because it's the unfun parts of Persona. It's literally because what a Persona game usually is you spend half the time doing this, and then you spend half the time you spend half the time doing dungeon stuff, and you spend the other half of the time being a social, kid in Japan.
Yeah.
The DLC doesn't have that. It's literally just dungeon grinding for 20 hours. So it sucks.
20 hours.
It sucks. It's very bad, and I knew it was going to be bad, and I was like, man, maybe they fixed it. Maybe it's not going to be bad. No, it's just bad. It's just awful. It's bad. It's very bad. So, yeah, so I knew that was going to be the case, but I want to get through it because I want to play Zelda, and then I want to play the new game the Persona devs are coming out with, Metaphor ReFantazio. I don't know why the fuck they came at that and expect people are going to spend money on it, but I'm assuming they're just banking on the fact that everybody knows the Persona devs made it. At least that's my guess.
You're going to be spending money on it.
I've already spent money on it.
Exactly.
I pre-ordered it. I'm ready to roll with it.
Damn.
Yeah, I very rarely pre-order games anymore, but I played the demo for it, and it's great. So.
Oh, that's fun.
And also the demo progress carries over to the main game, so
that's fun too.
Yeah, I like that games are doing that now these days. It's like, give me a little bit of a sample of it, and then it's pretty nice. So.
Testing. Okay, good. Still there.
Yeah, just keep an eye, see if your thing is,
Yeah, it looks like it's still good.
Make sure your cat's not pulling on cables. Yeah,
exactly.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Byron.
See, now he's not terrified of you because he knows sometimes you have cat yogurt.
Yeah, sometimes I have cat yogurt when you talk to me, yeah. So, exactly. You never know.
Also, you're not standing up. Actually,
that's also true too. Yeah, if I stood up, I'm just a giant. Yeah, exactly. So, goodness.
Yeah, I mean those Suikoden games are probably going to be fun, or they might be terrible.
Yeah, I've never played the Suikoden games, but I know those guys.
Oh shoot! 1 sec.
Huh?
Alexa, stop.
Okay, there you go. Rob
There we go.
sets up his thing here. Why aren't you doing that as part of this here?
What, Alexa?
Yeah.
Why are you talking to her?
Okay. I know this is going to be
I was
used for
talking to her a lot.
I know this is going to be used for puzzles later, but why? But
What, like a
why?
little porter? A little teleporter?
It brought me across the
Oh,
bridge.
just, yeah.
Why
well,
is there not just a bridge?
You know, it's got to tell you that this is a
I know it's going.
mechanic,
I know
alright?
it's going
now
to be
it's
used
like, oh, look,
for.
there's a blue one.
I know it's
going
going
to
be used for
how that one might
puzzles
work.
later. It's just there's
Maybe
more creative
that's-
ways you could have done that. Anyway,
I wonder. It could be there's something specific about the way orange ones work, or it could just be orange connects to orange and blue connects to blue.
probably likely that. But yeah, no. Yeah, I've never played any of the Suikoden games, but I kind of want to get the things anyway because maybe I'll be.
I played the third one, and that one was fun but repetitive because it's.
Because you hated the spiritual successor, the was it the 100 Heroes or what have you? You didn't like that?
Oh, I didn't pick it up yet. I just saw a lot of bad reviews of it. The Ayukiden or whatever it was.
Yeah. Well, I know you mocked the guy because he died because he worked too hard making the game. I know that's on video evidence.
I
think
forgot about that, but I'll do it again. God damn it.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah. No. I don't know when I'll get around to playing those kind of games again because like I find I
I
don't.
want to finish the two Xenoblades before I jump into those and Lunar.
That's fair. Yeah. So you'll be doing it in 10 years. Got it.
I am so worried about the new because this is the first time they've ever redone Lunar 2 apart from the Sega CD to PlayStation version.
Yes.
But they've never like remade that game since. Everyone just kind of thought that it was in copyright hell or something like that.
But turns out no. It's just
I guess not.
Yeah.
Just nobody ever put the project together. But I'm really worried because a lot of what made that game what it was the localization. Because all the characters had super intense, like super.
Oh, they're gonna re-localize it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
So far, it looks like they're keeping to the spirit of that localization to a degree. But I'm really like a lot of the chatter around the game is like, oh, I'm so excited. We're not going to get a working designs localization. We're going to get like a correct translation and a real translation. And I was just like, oh no, like that's not what I want.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the idea of a correct translation. Like, because like. Here's the thing.
I've shared
like,
my ideas on
yeah,
those. I think they're bullshit.
Well, it was like
It's
okay,
just
so
not
like
how translation works.
well, so like Baten Kaitos is the perfect example of this because they hated the translation so much they just didn't fucking include it.
Wait, was that Monolith?
That was Monolith Soft, or that was Bandai Namco was part of Monolith Soft.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, because so basically
I do wanna go
they
back and play
re-released
those
it on Nintendo Switch, both the Baten Kaitos games,
Yeah.
which I do want to play because it's a deck builder RPG basically. So,
Yeah, I want to play those too.
but they basically said the localization for this fucking sucked. We're not going to use the localization. We're not even going to bother voice recording for these. We're literally just going to just bring it over with subs, which I don't like that.
Wait,
when they
does
do
that mean that? What about the? I mean, they still had to use the translation though, right? I mean, there's like a translation, or did they just retranslate it?
I imagine they just retranslated it because
Yeah, that makes sense.
obviously they could stick more closer to the sub because they don't care about being witty or funny or like changing idioms or stuff because
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter. Like
Lunar 2 was, a good game regardless, but without that localization, it'd be a generic game. So I've noticed they kept all of the same battle tags, like what they yell when they use their moves,
Got it. Okay.
which is interesting because one of them yells like Mega Magic Flame or something like that, right?
Sure.
But that was a very 90s way of phrasing it.
Yeah.
And so they retained
Well,
that.
like every localization was copying Power Rangers to a certain degree.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially because it was like a front runner then, and it was doing it well enough.
Yeah. Well, it's like I think the reason why because we got all the items. That's the reason why I thought we were near the end last time.
Yeah.
But in any case, yeah, like most of everything borrowed from Power Rangers, like the idea of like calling out special attack names and stuff, and it's like
and that's like a lot of fun stuff too. But Lunar had to all the NPCs are fun to talk to because they all have something going on and personality and like something funny to say.
Right.
And if you lose all of that, then you're just gonna get kind of a boring flat game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, I think at a certain degree they probably have to be cognizant of it.
Yeah.
What also is getting remade is Legend of Heroes: Trails of the Sky. That I really want to play, too.
Did I know that? Is it getting a remake?
It's getting a remake, a full-on remake.
God damn! All right, I need to put a note. I have that one on my list as well.
There's too many good RPGs.
I know.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because Final Fantasy's been fucking terrible for like half a decade. They stopped making Tales of games.
Yeah.
It's like I get into Dragon Quest, but they don't release a lot of those consistently either. So it's like, what the fuck is there for RPGs?
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of the side style RPGs, like, you know, a lot of the just side JRPGs have just sort of disappeared. People aren't like making them.
Well, because they probably don't.
Either
they
you were a
never made lot of
successful
money,
franchise like Monolith Soft, and you just became
really what's
making something
interesting
huge.
Is they've been bringing back a lot of the retro RPGs and stuff. Like they
Well, yeah,
brought back
Lunar.
the Rhapsody games. They brought back, they're making a new Phantom Brave game. Like what the fuck?
Oh, you mean bringing it back and making like a sequel?
Yeah, like they because
Oh.
they made the third Rhapsody game. Like it's like
Oh.
they're making a new Phantom Brave game. It's like they're really
Yeah,
interested
Phantom Brave 2.
in mining these old properties, which clearly just means that they're out of ideas and they can do them relatively cheap. So that's probably the reason why they're doing it more than anything else.
Oh, so Dark Cloud 3?
I love Level 5 is making a lot of games.
Oh,
I don't know that Dark Cloud is.
I'm
going to
go write two things down before I forget. Okay.
Okay, go do things real quick, and yeah, I'll get us out of this stupid battle here. You sure are, Rob. I love that Rob left the record so he could go write down what games he wants to buy. Because he won't listen to these episodes later, so it's like, yeah, that's why he's got to be reminded of it here. Okay, cool, another fight. Okay, cool. How will I win this fight? I'll spam poison again. Cool. This is a worthwhile battle mechanic. Cool, I'll use my Unite skill because it murders all my enemies. Cool, okay. Trails of the Sky, Trails of the Sky. Legend of Heroes, Trails of the Sky. They're fine. I didn't get into the first one, but that also could just be like I didn't give it long enough to develop. So I don't know. Rob is talking about Trials of Cold Steel, and I did not get super into that one because I don't know. Sometimes I play a game and I don't get into it super often, or like, it's like I start playing a game and realize this is more of a time commitment than I'm willing to do, and that's why I waited a year to play Xenoblade. Because I got to the end of I got to literally Colony 9, and then I just fucking stopped playing it.
Wait. Which Xenoblade?
The first one.
Which one was Colony 9?
Colony 9's the very first town. Like, I literally, got through the scene with Dunban. I then got rescued by Rhine, my hero.
Oh, are you talking about
And then I got to town. And then I literally did fuck all else. And I just said, this game feels too big right now. I need to
Was
stop
that when it first
playing
came
this.
out on the Wii?
Yeah. So I had a Wii copy, yeah.
Ha! I got further than you.
Well, I
then.
did. No, Rob, because what you're failing to realize
Oh, wait, did you
is
say which one's Colony 9? The first town?
Colony 9's the first town.
Yeah, suck it. I got all the way up to the zone just after that, before I stopped on the Wii.
Well, so what you're not listening to, Rob, that I didn't get the chance to say because you so rudely interrupted me, is so I got to the first area and I was like, fuck it, I don't have time for this right now. And then Shulk got announced for Smash Brothers, and then I just was like, okay, I need to play this now, okay? Because Shulk's my boy. I need to actually play this through, and then I just played it straight through for a month. It's like, this is the fucking greatest thing ever.
Wait, when did Shulk get announced for Smash? Was that on Brawl?
You Smash 4, so that was 2014, I want to
Oh,
say.
was Smash 4 the one that also had the 3DS
Yes.
set
Yeah.
up with it? Okay.
So it's like, because I knew that it would probably, because everybody had called it the RPG, of the generation stuff, and it's like, okay, I love RPGs, and I felt like the genre was leaving me behind because Final Fantasy sucked, and it's like, yeah, so.
And you didn't play Silverbringer?
Well, you didn't play Stonebringer either, Rob. What the fuck?
I'm calling you out on it, okay? You can't call me out on
I'm
it.
going to call you out on it because you're calling me out on it.
I do want to play Silverbringer, too.
I do want to play Stonebringer too, but I need to, it got to be translated, so yeah.
Yeah, that's one I can wait on because there's a million others to play right now.
That's fair too, yeah. So this is one of those things where it's just I wanted to get around to it, I just didn't. So, but Shulk going into Smash Brothers was, I guess I poisoned a robot. That's fun.
Yeah, fuck that robot.
Yeah, So, But yeah, no, I did go back and I did beat it on Wii. Then I bought.
Oh damn!
Then I
That's
bought
right.
on 3DS. I beat it on 3DS, which was.
I didn't know it
fucking
came out
miserable
on. That
experience.
sounds like it. I didn't know they released a 3DS version of the first
So it's
Xenoblade.
only compatible with the new 3DS model. If you try it on another one, it'll crash.
Okay, I do remember that part for
so,
some reason.
Yes. So,
Damn, was it just a port, or did it have
It-
any of the stuff that like the remake eventually had?
no, it had nothing to the stuff the remake had. So it was literally
Oh,
just
man.
yeah. So
I cannot imagine playing. I mean, I guess I have a hard time imagining
it was
playing
miserable
Xenoblade
because you
without,
don't
like,
because you don't have a proper camera really.
there it is, Chunbyo.
What is Chumbio? This thing? Yes, it is.
I don't know. One of the moves said something about it.
That's just it's
Oh,
a,
personal favorite because it's a dark flame
yeah
to match the darkness.
yeah
in my
the
heart.
darkness within my heart and my soul or something. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah.
Is that the kind of
lost
person
part
she
you.
is?
Huh?
Is that the kind of person that woman is?
I don't know.
Was that her character MO or her character concept?
No, we're talking about enemies here. What are you talking about?
No, the woman who casts Dark Flame. That's the new magical girl, right? Whoever's using Dark Flame. Or no, is that the enemy is called Dark
No,
Flame?
you're the enemy is called. This is the enemy.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah,
attack.
no, she's not a dark magical girl. If anything, that's the Russian who poisons all the enemies. But she's
I
very
mean-
important. Russians just love to poison.
Funny how that works.
Yeah.
Didn't that happen recently somewhere?
In Russia, yes, they poison motherfuckers all the time in Russia.
No. Another one of those outside of Russia poisonings. You know,
I
where
don't-
the fucking
I don't
the
know
not
if they did or
KGB goes
didn't.
and poisons and goes and poisons someone who is Russian or something like that.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, but yeah, I don't know of one off the top of my head.
I mean,
that-
they've done that a number of times in the
The
past years.
motherfuckers just love poisoning people and pushing each other out of air vents and airplanes and stuff. Like they're just having fun.
Yeah, they're just having fun.
They're just having fun.
This is how Russians have fun.
Yeah, exactly. We like to have fun by pushing people out of airplanes.
Yes, it's called skydiving.
This thing is too much HP. I'm really
It really
Yeah.
does.
like I'm the only reason I'm not even in a difficult position. It's literally just because my mage died. Okay, cool. My ability that I'm never using is more powerful. That's cool too.
Nice.
This way. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, it turns out in between console generations there's a lot of RPGs that come out.
You know, all of the maps have all been similar in that they've been like floating maps, up
Yeah.
in the. It reminds me a lot of Kirby Golf.
It
Getting a lot
does
of
remind
Kirby
me a
Golf
lot of Kirby
vibes by
Golf,
just
yeah.
having like the isometric view-ish, top-down-ish view. I guess more top-down than isometric.
No, we
but, like,
only got a little more Kirby Golf to play. We're not playing today,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, we're that's next
thank
on our
God
list.
you
Yeah.
didn't, bring the Wii U, assuming
You
we
know,
might play.
Rob, it's like I told you, I brought the TV to your house, and it's like, there's no way Rob is gonna be ready to roll with this. Like, we're gonna play this game for 2 hours, and then at that point, it's gonna be the end of our session. So it's like, Rob's not gonna be ready, and sure enough, 2 hours later of getting the TV mounted and everything.
Oh my
and
God.
Bring the targets!
here we are.
Fucking metric. I don't have a metric socket set.
Uh huh.
So-
I mean,
Unless, what if I
I'm
do?
surprised I have screwdrivers. Like, I mean, half the time I'm like, I am definitely not a handyman, so I very rarely have I don't know what I'm doing half the time.
I only have
Which the
handyman
difference between
skills.
me and every other man is that I'll admit that I don't know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's really the only difference.
I only have handyman skills because my first full-time job was fucking working in a machine shop. No, I guess it was the airport technically. My first real job was working in a machine shop.
Yeah.
Where they just have you assembling. We're just
Well, then
assembling
mostly
big
just
ass
had you
steel
go
machines.
for errands and stuff because you'd come
Well,
to
yeah,
my
that too.
house because they would send you all the way down to
Yeah, that was
Tinley
funny.
or- yeah.
To go pick up some random bullshit. So
Yeah, I guess it makes sense because you
I
were
did that
going
with
to
Dan
Harvey
once,
and
too.
shit. Yeah.
because they sent me to St. Louis one time to pick up rollers, and that place was
I feel like you
Places
could have
still
just FedExed it or something. I guess.
a lot of
technically
them
it's
they
cheaper
could
to send-
have. They just
I guess technically
needed
it's
it.
cheaper to send a live human. I guess.
Sometimes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All of that was just fucking wild. I bet they still operate the same way that they did too. I think I still know someone that works there, maybe. But they all just that whole operation just operated like a total shit show.
I mean, you know, they did whatever they thought they needed to do to make money or something.
I mean, it worked. They've got the market cornered on their fucking particular style of
it's
plastic
still better
rolling
than my
machine.
first real job. So
Costco.
No, yes,
Costco greeter.
I was a greeter at Costco. You caught it, yes. No, my working at that fucking sucked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how most people stood to be around me. I was so fucking suicidally depressed all the time. Like, I feel like I was just a general bummer to be around. So, yeah.
And your employees, not your employees, your coworkers didn't. I mean, what did you have for coworkers there? Was it just like software teams? Was it like?
Huh?
Was it just like software teams, like generic software team setup?
Well, it was basically so like it was agile. So I mean, you know, So, but the way they implemented agile was really fucking stupid.
Yeah, didn't you say the testers were like doing development?
They had coders test and testers code.
Yeah.
Which is not how you should run anything. But the way they set up their scrums was basically that required it because it was dumb. So
what, like at the start of the week or whatever, the start of the fucking set?
Yeah, you do your coding and then you do your testing afterwards. Yeah, so it's like it's fucking dumb. It was a terrible way to do it. I'm sure they probably learned they can't do it that way now. But like, I think my boss got a promotion, which is really like it's like whatever, it's fine. So it's like sometimes shitty people just fail upwards, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like any person I work with at Walgreens, like, I mean, you know, yeah. But Walgreens obviously wasn't a real job. It was just, you know.
Yeah.
Not that my dad didn't turn it into a real job. So he keeps talking about how he's going to retire. I don't think he's ever going to retire. I think he's just going to keep working until he dies.
At Walgreens?
Yep. Well, because like when you have because he didn't have a college degree, and so like most places, to do what he's getting paid to get to not have a college degree is kind of impressive. I will grant him that. Because like they don't trust you if you don't have a college degree to do things like handle money and stuff. So
yeah.
I don't know. In any case, it's more just like I had to tell my dad, you need to leave when hurricanes come. Because that motherfucker just wants to stay through hurricanes.
I was going to say, so he's just sticking it out?
Yeah, he keeps
ignoring the evacuation orders and all that fun stuff?
Uh-huh. I mean, I don't think there's evacuation orders yet for the one that's coming in. But,
oh, yeah, the new one?
Yeah, but in any case, he should leave. So, will Danielle rescue him if he gets stuck in his house?
No, she's...
Okay, well, there we go. Thank you, Danielle.
No. She obeys the evacuation.
Cool, okay. So then, yeah, my dad will just suffer for his stupidity, which I'm fine with.
Maybe it'll be an early retirement. Maybe Walgreens will get washed away.
Well, he's talked about wanting to be like... So, like, you've been to a Cubs game before, I assume, right?
Yeah.
You know the old people who will show you to your seats and stuff like that?
Yeah.
He wants to be that guy.
An usher?
Yeah, he wants to be an usher.
Like a sports usher?
Yes. That's what he says his retirement goal is, to be that guy.
I mean, Wait, weren't you going to do that for the Boomers?
Well, I was going to get a part-time job over the summer to work the Boomers, but then I realized I like being free more than I like $10 an hour. So it's like, you know, but they would have had me work the concessions or something, or work the ticket counter.
It could have been fun to do for like a summer, I guess.
Yeah, but it's like I valued the free time I had more than I did the pitiful amount of money that I would have gotten. Like over the course of a summer, I maybe would have gotten $2,000 out of it after taxes. And it's just like, you know what? I value not being around people. And it's like, I'm observing my dad. And it's like, hey, you know what? You hate people too. Why the fuck do you want to be around people? And he's like, oh, I'll enjoy it when I'm retired. And it's like, really? You sure about that? I've observed your behavior. So, whatever. It's fine.
I mean, I could see him doing it for a little bit and then getting like, you know, the first person that just pisses him off.
Well, because he would do it for the Rays, and he doesn't live close to the Rays stadium, so it's like it'd be a hike for him to drive, and also he would have to deal with stupid people. So, yeah, so I don't know how well that would work in the long term. But in any case, it would be a thing he could do. I don't know. But then again, my mom also said she was retiring, and then immediately 2 weeks later, she got another job teaching. Then realized students in Florida are fucking stupid, and then decided, you know what, I just want to be retired again. Well, no, it's basically right now she
So does she have like have to finish out a semester or something?
Well, she did that already. Now she plays music at church. So basically, that's a part-time gig that she's convinced she could turn into a full-time gig by virtue of the fact that she does way more work than is necessary.
Yeah.
Well, because like my mindset is that when you're at church, the people who are at church are all old, which is fine. So if you play the same songs every week, are they really gonna know?
You mean the same hymns? Like do the same hymns?
If you play the exact same songs every week, is anybody gonna notice?
They'll probably maybe figure out that they're just the same hymns all the time.
But you don't know that they will for sure. And then if you get caught, you're just like, I don't know, I can mix it up. I can do something different. Camptown Races, sing this song, dude.
Does she? The
like
Camptown Races.
Yeah, because it's a distinct song that will not be copyright struck from me singing that. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I picked that, Rob. And for no other reason.
Wait, so is your mom the person that like sets up the hymns, like puts the numbers up on the wall or however that works?
And then she plays the organ, yeah. So she's conducting the choir, she's doing a whole bunch of different shit.
So what is she just like putting a lot of time into figuring out which ones to put up in that?
Yeah. And training the staff and stuff, training all the old people in the choir and stuff. And it's like, how many of them are really gonna know?
So she's basically turned herself into like the director?
Yeah.
I mean, if the church wants to pay her for full-time director of music,
I don't think they're paying her full-time for it, though. So,
benefits, I doubt. Like, you also can't just. I mean, I guess I don't know what the fucking rules are in Florida, where it's lawless lands, but like, once you hit
if you have a gun,
proper
you can shoot
full-time,
literally anybody. That's the rules in Florida. Yeah.
Once you hit like proper full-time, then you have to start having like the benefits and insurance situation. Like, it's not simple to just have full-time.
I think because she's retired, she gets it from Illinois, I think is probably the answer, because she put in her years in the Illinois pension system.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the reason why. But Florida,
there are rules and restrictions, too, with how many hours you can work when you have a pension.
Well, I guarantee you with all certainty in my heart, they're not following it. But also, churches are basically lawless deserts, and they basically say you can literally do whatever you want. You can fucking murder people as long as it's in the name of religion.
No.
That feels right, right?
No.
Are they going to give her a sword? Are they going to turn her into
Don't look it up, because I'm almost positive I'm correct.
Are they going to give her a sword? Set up a Boondock Saint situation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like.
So, that's a full-time job.
Yeah, being a Boondock Saint is a full-time job. Yeah.
Political assassinator.
Exactly.
Professional assassin.